Okay, performance test 4. Let f of x equals to negative 2x squared and g of x equals to 2x minus 4. On the set of axes below, draw the graphs y equals f of x and y equals to g of x. So we're going to start with the first one, and again, anytime you want a graph, you want to create your table of values. So that's negative 2x squared. And we get our table. Remember, we only want to plot points that are possible. So I know I'm going to start at negative 2, 8 because negative 3, 18 will not fit on my grid. And let's see how far we get to go. We're going to go all the way down to 2 and negative 8. So what you want to do is make sure you copy your table of values over onto your paper. Otherwise, there is no work shown. Okay. Negative 2, 8. Negative 8. So that's down here. Negative 1, negative 2, 0, 0, 1, negative 2, and 2, negative 8. I can't plot any more points, so let's just go ahead and try to connect these. That doesn't look good, so let's do that again. Much better. And make sure it's not pointy. You do want it a little bit curvy. It's a parabola, not an absolute value. Okay, and now what we want to do is make sure we label our graph. So this one is y equals to negative 2x squared. Okay, the next one we're going to plot is 2x minus 4. If you remember how to do that without creating a table of values, you can, but otherwise, let's go ahead and make our table of values. Okay, so we start at negative 310, and we'll see how far we can get. So again, this is for my second one. I'm going to do it in a different color. Let's do it in green. So, negative 310, negative 310. It's not big enough. Negative 310, negative 2, negative 8, negative 1, 6, 0, negative 4, 1, negative 2, 2, 0, 3, 2. There are more points, so go look in your calculator, see if you can find the other points. I got 4, 4, 5, 6, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 8, and 7, 10. So 6, 8, 7, 10. And let's go ahead and connect this. We do want arrows on either side because it's a line. And go ahead and label this with its equation, y equals to 2x minus 4. So the question is asking us, using this graph, determine and state all values of x for which f of x is equal to g of x. When they are equal is when they are the same, it's where they intersect. So we're looking for our intersection points. There's one here, and the other one is there. Let's first identify those coordinates. This one that's higher up is going to be at positive 1 and negative 2. And the one that's all the way down here is going to be negative 2 and 8. Okay, so if you just wrote that as your answer, you might have lost some points because the question is only asking for our x values of x. So x is going to be equal to negative 2, and x is going to be equal to positive 1. They only want your x values. Take a look at your next question. If f of x equals to x squared minus 2x minus 8 and g of x equals to 1/4 x minus 1, for which value of x is f of x equal to g of x? So same concept as before. We're going to try to do this on our calculator. Open up, go to y equals. I'm going to enter that first one, x squared minus 2x minus 8, and then the second one. Okay, so if I want to enter a fraction, this one doesn't have the alpha y equals, so I'm going to put it in parentheses. 1/4 x minus 1. We're going to take a look at the graph. You see I entered f of x and g of x. I'm looking for their intersection points. I noticed there's 2. So if I want to find their intersection points, you press second, trace, and we want intersect, which is the number 5. First curve, hit enter. Second curve, hit enter, and then guess. So I'm going to move the blinker closer to where I think the intersection is, right about there. And I get this 1 point here. Okay, so let's write that down. X is equal to negative 1.75, and y was equal to negative 1.4375. And a lot of you might have just picked answer choice 1 because of this, but you notice we're not done. There is another intersection point. I only got the one on the left side. I need to find the right one, so let's do that step one more time. Press second, trace, intersect, which is 5, first curve, enter, second curve, enter, and now you're guessing closer to the right side. So you need to make sure you move the blinker closer to the right side, otherwise it won't give you the right intersection. So I think it's right about there. Let's hit enter. And I get x equals to 4 and y equals to 0. So x equals 4 and y equals to 0. Now, let's try to understand the problem. What is the problem asking us for? If f of x is equal to this and g of x is equal to this, for which value of x are they equal? Are these two functions equal? Again, we only want to focus on the x values. We don't even care about the y values here. We're focusing just on our x values. So they're equal when x is equal to negative 1.75 and when x is equal to 4.